I think he's still alive. I think he's still alive. Mekamaru, they didn't show him get killed. They showed my man Mahito go after him when he bust through the suit, but I didn't see a body. If I don't see a body in anime, in a manga, he's still alive. I ain't hear no bell. Anyway, let's go. All right. Oh wait, they got what you call them in the mall. They call them slipping. Ghetto's group called Satoru slipping. They got him in the mall full of people and they just executing people. I mean, they seriously just executing people right in front of them. I would try to stay all the way in the back, dipping, ducking, dodging, sliding high. I'm holding on to a pole. So if somebody tries to suck me in, I'm holding on to the pole. You know what I mean? I got my pole on me just in case I gotta shoot something. You know what I mean? I'm doing all that. Okay, so anyway, you're going down first. Satoru first thing he wants to get at is my man bonsai. You know the bonsai tree. He's a small tree. He wants to get at him first, probably because he got away last time, and he's probably still mad about that. So come on, what's wrong? Get at me, dog. DMX voice. Weren't you the ones who told me not to not run away? So he's walking towards him, right? He said, "Come on, get at me, dog. Y'all told me don't run." You know what I mean? He said, "Come here, don't run." Now, anyway, as he's walking towards him, he right up on him in the splits. In the split second. Okay, so anyway, wait, was he talking? Yeah, he was talking to Bonsai. Why is he standing in front of volcano? So anyway, they both go for a combo attack. Okay, did I just touch? What the heck just happened? He touched him. So they both went for a combo. It looks like they both went for a combo, and Satoru blocked it. But it looks like he might have touched Satoru, which ain't good. Now Satoru is actually dodging. That infinity might not be on. He got to talk to Samsung about that infinity display. No, I'm joking. That infinity, I think, is off. Okay, ready, steady. He broke Volcano's head. His arms off. Now, what you call him goes for a punch. Bonsai goes for a punch. Did he pull it off? I see him hit something. He hit something. Oh, the arm. What you call him? Satoru used Kano's arm to block Bonsai's punch. All right. Now he's regrowing another arm. Yo, it's some girl behind him. This gotta be. Yo, this broad don't look like no. Why is she dressed up weird? Oh no, she's one of the people. She's just one of the people. I thought that was a demon that was going to help. I mean, a curse that was coming to help him or something. Because she got these horns on and stuff like that. Like, why is she walking around like that? So anyway, Jogo, he's on the run. He's running. Okay, he's going for Jogo. Did he say that earlier to us? Did he say that earlier to confuse us? Not only that, so this dude, forgot his name, man. What's my man's name? Hold on, I'm about to pull up my man's name. Hanami, aka Bonsai. Yeah, so Hanami, he again, he's a thinker. He's thinking while he's fighting. He said, wait a minute. Earlier, Satoru said that he was coming for me. Then he went after Jogo, yeah. Why did he say that? He's thinking, wait a minute. Did he just try to confuse us and he's really going after Jogo just to, throw me off a little bit, then he'll take Jogo out? Or is he really still coming after me? He just want me to let down my guard. That's some chess right there. That's some fighting chess, which sometimes it can mess you up. Him thinking that might get him to mess up and not be on guard against Satoru. He deactivated his limitless curse technique because he didn't want to press the people up against the he didn't want to kill the people. If he had his I thought it was limitless. I thought it was infinity. We up on Doge 168. Okay, good, man. You're doing better than me because it went down. I lost a third of what I had in there. Like the money I had in there, I lost a third of that. Let me check it real quick. Doge is down. It's up from last week, but it went down. It skyrocketed the other day, and I should have sold some and got back in when it was lower. It was at 68 cents. 68 cents, right? Man, it was no way for me to know because I'd be scared, man. I'd be thinking, okay, I'm gonna sell it, and then as soon as I sell it, it's gonna skyrocket. And I'm like, oh man, you know what I mean? That's what be having me scared. Me dressed up as Captain America, the struggle real. What you mean I'm dressed up as Captain America? I don't get it. I'm not. I don't understand that one. So anyway, I guess some people, they seen that Doge went up and people starting to sell it just to get a little bit of money, but it's going to go back up. It skyrocketed after Elon put 50K towards it at the SNL show. 50K, that's nothing to him. Everybody bought. The people that see him put 50K in it themselves. Okay, yeah, you the hood version of Captain America. You got the blue polo and red bandana. This is actually pink. This is literally pink. I don't know why it looks red. Doesn't look red on there to me. It's pink. You can't see that that's pink? Okay, yeah, maybe from this angle with the light, it might look like it's red. I got to get this lighting situation fixed. Look how bright it is over here. So I gotta get a new set. I'm gonna get a new set at some point. Okay, what's going on? I want my vision back. Anyway, let's get back to the chapter. So he deactivated his limitless to try not to push the people away and get them, trapped in between the curtain and his technique. He decided to stop concentrating on his curse technique since the number of people are starting to thin out. Does he plan to just use cursed energy and keep his fight confined to close quarters? But if that's the case, there's no point in getting the crowd involved anymore. All I need to do is use my curse technique. Yo, don't deactivate your amplification, Hanami. So Hanami, he tricked him. Satoru is tricking him. He's tricking them. The way he's fighting, Hanami's a thinker. He really was thinking the whole time, like, okay. So he was thinking like, okay, this is going this way, this goes, so this is what I need to do. He's a smart fighter. He's like Vegeta. You know what I mean? He's a smart fighter. He's constantly thinking of what was his next best move. Now, I think Satoru was doing the opposite. He went after Jogo, knowing that was going to confuse Hanami. Hanami's going to say, oh, what does that mean? And he did this. Maybe I need to do that. And that's how Satoru going to get him. Okay. He said, okay, he deactivated his limitless curse. Use my curse technique. Don't deactivate your amplification. Look at Satoru. He said he was going at the Hanami first. He meant it. Look, as soon as he was getting ready to activate his don't deactivate your amplification. As soon as he did that, Satoru turned around. Look at his face, man. Look at his face. Got you. So as soon as he did that, Satoru got right on him. I mean, like, it didn't take a second. Someone told me that this is your weak point. He went straight for his eyes, you know, his eye branch. So he went and grabbed him, and he tore him out. Oh man, tore the root out of him, like just snatched him. Oh man, Satoru's a demon. He's on demon time right now. Look at the look on his face as he says, I got you in my trap. You know what I mean? Me making millions, he's crypto rich. Yeah, right. If I made millions, this set would be different. I would still have this. You know what? I would still, even when I upgrade the set, which I plan on doing, like I'm gonna get a different place to shoot this stuff at. I'll have this, but in the corner, like way in the corner. You'll see it just like right here off to the side. This just let you know I'm still in that booth. You know what I mean? But then I have a whole bunch of other stuff over here. But from here over, this would just be like right in the corner. You'll just see the edge of it. All right, let's go. I hope I get crypto rich, man. If I get crypto rich, y'all think I'm gonna stop doing YouTube? No, I'm up it. I'm up the game. I'm doing this. I'm letting you people know. I'm not getting paid from YouTube until I just got my first check from YouTube. Well, not my second check from YouTube, but my first check within years, and it was only $100. So we ain't getting paid, man. We talking months of work to get $100. Trust me, we doing this for the love of the game. So even if I became rich, I would still keep doing this. Me ain't gonna start breaking bands to his subs. I might. So anyway, he ripped them things right out of him. Thought so. You can't use amplification and your innate technique at the same time. The only reason I survived earlier was because the amplification was protecting me. He's this strong even though he's just using curse energy manipulation and physical attacks. Satoru Gojo, is there anything you don't have? Yo, and they started to slaughter people again. This dude's just like, yo, they chopping people's heads off. Satoru just got to sit there and watch them like just slaughter people. But he can't let that get to his head. Like if they get in his head, that's gonna help them win. So it looks like he took out Hanami. That's done. Well, no. He should still be able to fight. Yeah, he's still be able to fight. But he dropped him to his knees. But he should be getting ready to take him out. He needs to take these guys out as fast as possible because the faster he kills them, the less people get killed. But at the same time, he can't rush because he might fall into a trap. Now, this one dude looks like a human. That guy's not a cursed spirit. I bet he's a cursed womb. Death painting. Yup. That's the third brother. That's the third brother. He actually is a curse. He's half cursed, half human. Even though he bugs me, he doesn't seem to be as proactive as these two. He can wait. All right. He said he can wait while he mowing people down. This dude mowing them down. Like this is his chore. Like his mom said, hurry up, get out there and mow that lawn. That's what he's doing, just mowing these people down. I think the only reason he's doing that because he's being discriminated against. He's basically a mutant. You know, like a mutant from X-Men. They discriminate against them. They looking at it like this. Curses actually accept us more than humans do. So it's probably best that we live in a curse world. Problem is, to be honest though, well, I was going to say the problem is you had to kill off all humans. But what you call him doesn't want to kill off humans. Geto only wants to kill off normies. He's going to leave the shamans. That's what he wants to leave. Now, are the shamans going to accept them? I think the shamans would be more willing to accept him. Me ain't going to be the Diddy of the community. Hopefully. Have you started Yasuke? Not yet. People saying they don't like it, but I think it's good. Had to switch from dub to sub, though. What's wrong with the dub? We're going to see you in Miami with the hoes turning up to ASAP Rocky and Travis Scott. Maybe, hopefully. I really hope so. Okay, let's see. Hanami and Jogo, they coming at Satoru. I think he activated it again. They can't touch him again. You sure about that? If you try to neutralize my technique with your amplification, then I'll counter by strengthening my curse technique. This useless tree over here might not be up to the challenge right now. Oh, so basically when he tore them eyeballs, it weakened them a great deal. Like when he tore those not even eyeballs, but he tore them branches out. Maybe those was the roots. Like Dub ain't hitting for me. Okay. Maybe those the roots, like his where he first like I guess the tree, you know, like the first roots or whatever of the tree, maybe that's the first his main branches or whatever they are. I don't know. All right. So anyway, Jogo goes to hit Satoru, couldn't even touch him. Now, anyway, without even hitting Hanami, not even touching him, just his technique is blowing him away. And it's just going to dust him off. So then Jogo, he's straight. He turns around, tells Satoru, he said, look, I'm getting ready to wipe these people out. Look at me. Check this out. Trying to get his attention. To be honest, it's kind of cruel and cold-hearted. But what Satoru needs to do is not worry about that. Try to finish him off as fast as you can, but don't try to save every single person because you're going to fall in a trap. Get rid of Hanami. You know what I'm saying? Then get rid of Jogo. Then get rid of, you know what I'm saying? Just get rid of these guys. They're going to take some people out, but you can't stop them from, you know what I'm saying? If he turn around like, I ain't stop, I'm sorry, they're going to kill more and more people. It's not just going to be them. Anyway, it looks like Hanami's gone. Like he's gone, like nothing left. Next. He said, next. It's nothing. I mean, like nothing. We don't, like, it's not even a piece of doo-doo left or anything. Like he's done. Ain't the dub a little off? I don't know. Okay, so anyway, this is the curtain that surrounds the station and trapping civilians. Inside, there's another curtain on the Fukutoshin line platform that's keeping Jujutsu sorcerers out. Okay, so Jujutsu sorcerers or shamans or whatever they call them, sorcerers. I've seen the word shaman and sorcerers used. I like shaman better. Easier to say and it's shorter. So anyway, the shamans can get in, but only up to a certain point. Okay, between the two curtains is the cursed spirit or cursed user who cast the curtains. Between, not at the platform. We think that whoever it is taking that risk in order to strengthen the barrier. So whoever's got these two barriers up could be in the middle of it and being protected against everybody except for Satoru. But Satoru's fighting them other three guys. So that would be safest for him. But if he does that, then the curtain won't be as strong. Satoru might be able to bust it. Okay. 2 auxiliary managers have already been taken down. Also in between the curtains. We can't be sure. It's fine. Go ahead and say it. In between the curtains, there may be transfigured humans. Of course. Mahito's definitely doing that. So now they gotta kill some innocent people. Look at my man Yuji. He pissed off. He wants this dude Mahito in the grave. He's like, you making me kill? Why do you make me do this? That's what I would have said. Look what you making me do. Now I gotta really kill you. Psycho. Yeah, so he's switching these people over. Yeah, so anyway, it looks like Satoru's on demon time. One thing we do see is Satoru seems to he looks like he's fighting the smart fight, not letting them get to him. Like they slaughtering people and he's not even flinching. He's there to save them, but he's not even flinching. He's just sticking to the plan, which is actually the proper thing to do. Because if he didn't, and if they catch him off guard and they kill him, then everybody dies. You hear about Kev Samuels versus Dr. Umar? Oh, man. Umar like, oh, you disrespecting black women. You disrespect. I guarantee that's what he's doing. I don't like Umar Johnson. I don't. The stuff I heard from him, I got to be honest, I'm not saying I dislike him because I heard some stuff from him, not a whole lot. I'm not a big follower of him, but stuff I heard from him, nah. I disagree with him on a lot of stuff. There's a couple times he says something that I agree with, but I disagree with him so much. I don't like him. That's it. I don't dislike him. I just don't like him. Okay. Okay. Thoughts on Dr. Umar saying some foolish stuff like there is no such thing as a biracial African genes or as biracial. African genes are dominant. Bruh. He said, bruh, be wildin'. There's actually a point to that. There is actually a point to that. Is there such thing as biracial? Yes. But he's right. The racial features of certain groups are dominant over the features of other groups. Meaning, if you're like, let's say there's a biracial child between a black person and a white person. White people tend to have more recessive genes. That don't mean weaker or stronger. Recessive people think that means weaker or stronger. It don't. Recessive genes, they seem to have, in terms of phenotype, have more recessive genes. Meaning that even though the child might look like they're in between, they're more likely to look closer, not exactly like, but closer to the parent with the more dominant traits. People determine what your race is by the way you look. Your race is not your genes. Race is just a social construct. It's based off what you look like. So, like for me, I got mixed race background, right? They're gonna say I'm black. I'm a black male, period. That's simple. You know what I mean? A cop's not gonna look and say, okay, who's your parents, who's your grandparents, who's your great grandparents? Because they ain't all black. But they gonna look at you and say, you look black, you are black. So that's what it comes down to. So there is something to it. Race is a social construct. Exactly. I that's what I said. It's a social construct, but it's accepted socially. So with that being said, if you like one guy said, you're just as much white as you are black. No. What are you talking about? Let's talk about Logic, the rapper Logic. He's not just as much black as he is white. He's more white than he is black because he's biracial, but he inherited more of the traits from the white side that he looks white. Mariah Carey, she's biracial. She's white. She's white. When people see her, they're going to think that she's Hispanic or white. They're going to think she's white. Man, they're not going to treat her like a black person. She's white. Now, if you biracial and you look black, then you're black. If you look white, then you're white. Forget who your parents are, is what you look like. Umar needs some psychological therapy. He said Naomi Osaka is a bad person. I don't think she's a bad person, but I actually kind of agree with him about representing Japan. And this is the reason why he brought up a good point. I need more information with it. I'm talking about just from what I heard from him, I agree. I need more information from Naomi Osaka, right? Because she might have a good reason why she's representing Japan. Okay, let me see. Let me see what this guy said first. Okay, instead of Haiti, since she is part Haitian. Umar says she would help the Haitians if she represented them. You left out some of what Umar said. And like I said, I don't like Umar. So I ain't got no dog in this fight. Basically this. From what I heard from what's it called on Naomi Osaka, right? She grew up in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. She was being teased by Japanese people. They got a word for that. They call them half-fools. They make fun of half people, mixed race people in Japan. You know what I mean? She wasn't really accepted like that as a child. That's what that country did to her. Now, her father is Haitian, right? If I'm not mistaken, he says that her father is the one who got her into tennis. So he started that off. Now you might have love for Japan, but don't forget that Japan didn't always have love for you. And your Haitian dad is the one who got you involved. So I don't see why she wouldn't represent Haiti. But she can represent whichever one she wants. But I don't know her reasons. I can't. From just the information I got, I somewhat agree with Umar. Not all. I don't agree with him in the sense that just because she's supposed to be just black, which I disagree with. She's supposed to just be black. She should represent her black parent. No, but those other reasons that makes sense to me. Okay, let me see. Naomi should have represented Haiti. Honestly, we can't tell her what she should have done, but based off that information I just gave and what Umar said, I would kind of agree. But she can represent who she wants. But if with that information that I got from I didn't get that. Like I seen like they did a documentary on Naomi Osaka. I watched a little bit of it or something like that. They did a documentary, something on it, and they was talking about how she got teased and whatnot. You know what I mean? So and they didn't, and now Japan, this is our star tennis player. No, they didn't do that until you became the star tennis player. You know what I mean? So I can understand him saying that. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, if Haiti would welcome her with open arms, I guarantee you, I wouldn't want to live in fucking Haiti. I'm not gonna lie, cause y'all got me cussing, man. Y'all messed me up. That's true. And Logic Brothers black on the inside and out. If you look black, you black. Cause it's a social construct. It's based on how you look. Even like with your whole family lineage was white, and there was just one person in your family was black, and you look black, you're black. If your whole family was black, there's one person in your family that's white, and through some weird reason, you got the recessive genes, and now you look white, you're white. Okay, Kevin Samuels versus Umar Johnson going to break the internet. I gotta look it up. I gotta see that. Yeah, there's a lot of anti-blackness in the Asian community. Yes. So I tend to disagree with Umar, but on this one, okay, it's crazy because it was her dad who made her the player she is, and she should represent Haiti and represent Japan the next year. If she wants to represent Japan, she could do it. But if it was me, I would give it to Haiti first. You're right. If it was me, I would. She wouldn't, obviously. But okay, you see EDP trying to come back. Bruh is making his own website. I know that. Yeah, I seen that. Okay, in Japan, if you're a half-breed, they clowning you like you some monster or something. Yes. Only reason Haiti is a trash hole is because of French and U.S. imperialism. Exactly. Yes. I wouldn't say a trash hole, but it is what it is. A third world country because it's being exploited. Yes, that's all of them though. Every third world country is like that because they're being exploited. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. We got an extra 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with the chapter. Peace.